BBC Sport Northern Ireland at the MilkCup.
Hello and welcome to coverage of the second semi-final in the Premier section of the Northern Ireland MilkCup, coming to you live from the Ballymena Showgrounds. The two teams in the second semi-final: in the red jersey, Spartak Moscow of Russia, and in the green and black, TuS Altenberge of Germany. There's the Spartak team. They're very strong favourites in this game after wins over County Armagh, Chelsea and Manchester United. Indeed, they've only conceded one goal in those three games, scoring 5. The man who scored the match winner against United last night, Sergei Parshluk, he misses out. His place in midfield is taken by Oleg Shmolov. And there's the TuS Altenberge team from a village in Germany in the northwest of the country, close to the Dutch border. And they go into this game very much as underdogs. The two teams are playing for the right to meet Rapid Vienna in tomorrow evening's final in Coleraine. Rapid winning a very exciting opening semi-final against the Irish side Cherry Orchard. It finished 1-1 after 70 minutes. And the Austrian side, Rapid, went on to win the penalty shootout. So TuS Altenberge, I was saying a small village, Altenberg, in the Westphalia region. And we can see the referee there for the evening, Michael McLaughlin, and Victor Leonard, one of the organisers of the MilkCup, being introduced to the officials. Conditions here in Ballymena dry, and there are the teams. Now, an interesting point about the Altenberge team: in goal is Kieran Schultz-Marmling. He was actually born in Newry in Northern Ireland. He's the son of the Altenberge coach, Dietrich. And Dietrich and his wife were working in Newry at the end of the 1980s, and young Kieran was born there. So the Altenberge goalkeeper qualifies to play for Northern Ireland. Central midfielder David Marks captains a side which is delighted to be in the semi-finals after a 0-0 draw with County Tyrone, a 3-2 win over the Mexicans of Cruz Azul, and a somewhat fortunate 1-0 defeat of Sheffield United last night. And the goal scorer was number 6, Engelka. And there's the Spartak team, captained by number 3, Mikhail Badjanatinov. They have also a goal scorer up front in Artur Molyan. He got one of the goals against Armagh. Konstantin Kadyev got the opening goal in a 2-0 win over Chelsea. And they're a very powerful, efficient side who will be very, very difficult to beat. So conditions here in Ballymena are absolutely perfect. There's barely a breath of wind. And we're going to be kicking off just a couple of minutes late. And the referee for this evening is Michael McLaughlin. And Spartak will be playing from left to right as you look there in the red jerseys. And Altenberge, it's a hotbed of youth football. The village itself is only home to 10,000 people, but they have some 33 youth football teams, including 5 girls teams. And they really are well known for the quality of their coaching and youth development. And we'll see what sort of side they've brought to this year's MilkCup. They came to the tournament 2 years ago and played in the junior section with some success. They played in the Foyle Cup last year. And now they come back to the MilkCup. And they're absolutely thrilled to be through to the semi-finals, somewhat unexpectedly, as their manager Dietrich Schultz-Marmling admitted to me this morning. Most of the players had only come back from holidays at the end of last week. But let's see what sort of challenge they can present to Spartak Moscow, who I'm sure are now the favourites, certainly to win this game and possibly to win the MilkCup. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Referee McLaughlin checks with his 2 assistants. He's very happy. And it'll be Altenberger to kick off. Number 11 is Marius Wies, and it's played forward by David Marks, their captain. That's one of the two blonde-haired defenders. Number 8 is Andrei Semenyov. And the other very distinctive shock of blonde hair belongs to number 15, Oleg Shmolov. The lights are on here in Ballymena. The header is won by Anton Piskunov, wearing number 5 for Spartak Moscow. They have Yaroslavtsev in the back alongside Badyatinov, Piskunov, Semyenov, Gubin's in goal. And that header is won by Piskunov. Up front is Artur Molyan. This is Smolov. Molyan will be supported by Smolov and also the number 11, Konstantin Kadyev. Chumenko is in midfield wearing 10. Akilov wears 9. Konstantin Savyetkin wears 23. He plays just in front of the defenders. Long throw into the area is headed away by the German side. Long range shot coming in by Savyetkin, but that's not going to threaten Kieran Schultz-Marmeling in the TuS goal. 1 goal against County Armagh, Artur Molyan. And he's up against number 6 there, Simon Engela, who scored the winner against Sheffield United. Molyan wins the ball back for Spartak. This is Kadyev. Scored the opening goal against Chelsea. He's gone on a very useful run down that right-hand side. Molyan gets the shot in, but that's not going to trouble the German goalkeeper. I should call him a Northern Irish goalkeeper. He also takes the penalties for TuS Altenberger and is happy to come out of his area and play as a sort of sweeper. So watch out for the Altenberger goalkeeper. So far it's been all Spartak. They win the opening free kick of the game. And the big number 8, Semenyov, has come up for that. And the header against the post, and Semenyov is there, and the header came in from Konstantin Kadyev. And the Altenberger defence was caught sleeping somewhat as the ball was swung in. Kadyev got a little touch on it. The keeper was beaten, but the post came to his rescue. But the threat hasn't gone, because from the corner Smolov is there. He hasn't quite got the height. This is Yaroslavtsev. Tackle coming in from 14 is Moritz Kennemeyer. And Yaroslavtsev is going to fling the long throw in. It's half cleared by Kennemeyer. Schultz-Marmeling is in goal for Altenbergen. They have Tobias Hermann wearing 2. Christian Lindenbaum is wearing 12. Maximilian Langer 4. Moritz Kennemeyer is wearing 14. Simon Engelka is 6. David Marks, the captain, 7. Pascal Koopman wears 8. Stefan Luring is 10. Marius Wies is 11. And pretty much the lone striker is Matthias Bruggerman. Scored one of the goals against Cruz Azul. And at the moment he is a fairly solitary figure. He's getting some support from Marius Wies. Here is Bruggerman. He's got 3 defenders in front of him. So it's a fairly defensive lineup by TuS Altenberger. Flicked up towards Marius Wies. Touch on, and here comes the captain, David Marks. Thinks about the long range shot. And he's announced his arrival in this game, David Marks, but Gubin was not seriously threatened. There is the skipper onto his right foot. Good connection. And little jump and a stretch for Evgeny Gubin. He's certainly one of the men to watch out for in the TuS Altenberger side. Spartak with Akilov. He's beaten one man. Langer is going with him, as is Marks. He's found Kadyev though. And that's Kinemeyer. Yaroslavtsev. Wins the throw in. Spartak give the ball away, but in turn Langer is robbed. All the way back to Andrei Simenov. This is Piskunov. Whereas Wies back doing some useful defensive work and wins the free kick. Altenberger giving away possession rather too easily in the opening 6 minutes. That's the number 10, big lad Stefan Lurink. Drilled upfield by Engelka. Got Christian Lindenbaum. Can't keep the ball in. So there's a fair amount of height on both sides. Spartak launch the ball up towards Artur Molyan. The crowd just simmering down after the excitement of that late equaliser for Rapid Vienna against Cherry Orchard, which led to the penalty shootout. Lurink gets to it. Chance now to try and work the ball into the area for Kinemeyer. It was Matthias Bruggerman. Gubin bowls the ball out. Yaroslavtsev. Flicked on by Kadyev. 9 is Akilov. And Piskunov on the left hand side. Little touch by Molyan. Onto the right foot, Akilov, and a straightforward diving save by Schultz Marmling. Header won by Simenov. And at the moment, both sides just testing each other out. Spartak having the better possession, but yet to really threaten. We've played 9 minutes in the second semi-final of the Premier section of the Northern Ireland Milk Cup, and it's TuS Altenberger 0, Spartak Moscow 0. These sides playing for the right to meet Rapid Vienna of Austria in tomorrow evening's final in Coleraine. Marks cuts out the danger for Altenberger. It's brought away by Marius Wies. David Marks is down and the captain's in some trouble. He's got a whack to his hand. Play will continue. A long ball held by Evgeny Gubin. Drilled upfield by Simenov. Smolov gets his head to it. Easy take for Schultz Marmling. Header won by Bruggerman. That's Lurink with a header. Piskunov. Molyan. Sovietkin. Luring. That's a chase on the right for Lindenbaum. A chase he ultimately wasn't going to win. Here's Latsev. Semyonov. Kieran Schultz-Marmling can kick the ball with both feet. Well, most players can, but he can kick the ball effectively with both feet. But sometimes some players can't. Luring's a towering presence in that Altenberger team. Kadjev. Poke through to Brueggemann. Waiting for some support. He might have to take a shot himself. At least got a save out of Evgeny Gubin. Molyan's all on his own. So two fairly defensive setups at the moment, cancelling each other out. We've played 12 minutes. It's TuS Altenberger 0, Spartak Moscow 0. There's a chance for Savietkin. Giving the ball away to Marks. Nice turn by Mares Vis. Four is Maximilian Langer. Ball's out of play. David Marks. This is the captain, Mikhail Badyatinov. That's a searching ball for Smolov, and the keeper gets down. Nobody there in a green and black jersey, so it's picked up by Anton Piskunov. He's got support from Smolov. Piskunov, it's opening up for him. Not a great touch. Molyan is there, goes down under the challenge, and that'll be a free kick. Tobias Herrmann bringing down the striker. And this is a dangerous position. You see that challenge again. Just left his foot in on the ankle, did Herrmann. Molyan is back up. Referee McLaughlin getting the wall back the requisite length. Opportunity now for number 8, and that's a brilliant save by Schultz-Marmling from Andrei Semyonov. Lovely chip over the wall. It was going in, and Schultz-Marmling was equal to it. I wonder if Laurie Sanchez is watching this. Here comes Spartak with a corner. Molyan at the front post. And on this occasion it was Artur Molyan leaving his foot in and giving away the free kick. Savietkin. Piskunov. Smolov. Altenberger working the ball nicely down for Pascal Koopman. Two number 8s clashing at Semyonov, who forced that save out of the Altenberger goalkeeper. And the Russians trying to break on the left-hand side. Simenov, little back flick, worked very nicely. Piskunov. And you would have to say that TuS Altenberg's coach, Dietrich Schulz-Marmling, is probably the happier of the two in comparison with his opposite number, Alexander Biskarev of Spartak. Because we've played 16 minutes. Altenberg are doing all right. Best chance a moment ago, saved by their goalkeeper from Andrei Simenov. It's the only opportunity really to speak of. Molyan. Here comes Spartak breaking. Not quickly enough to prevent Altenberg getting men behind the ball. Molyan's prepared to run. Can't find a red jersey, but it falls to the skipper. Piskunov. Free red jersey to aim at. Number 10, there is Tumenko. And nobody picked him up. And Dmitry Tumenko, well, he uses his height very well, breaking through from midfield. He evaded his marker, Langer. The header was always going over. He did that to some effect in the group game against Chelsea. Very nearly scored against them. Here's a man who did score. Konstantin Kadyev got the opener in that 2-0 victory at the Coleraine Showgrounds 2 evenings ago. And across for the set piece comes Oleg Shmolov. Some of the big men are up. Simenov is up on the penalty spot. Let's see what Oleg Shmolov's delivery is like from the corner. Not great. Deflected towards Langer. And Langer wins the throw in. Wigan hand down to our pitchside reporter Thomas Kane now. But we'll just wait for this throw in to be taken first of all. Luring. It falls for Shmolov. Opportunities for Tumenko perhaps. Molyan goes down on the challenge, nothing doing. And Luring just flicks it to Langer. Touch on, the ball out of play. Let's hear from Thomas.
Thanks very much, Michael. I'm here with Catherine from Spartak Moscow. How do you think the game's going so far?
I think at the moment the both teams are more or less equal, but I hope ours will be stronger.
You've had the better chances in the first half. You've hit the bar. You've nearly scored.
I think they are still just checking out what the team they are playing with. So I think more ahead they will be more sure in themselves.
Thanks very much. Back to you, Michael.
Thanks, Thomas. Catherine confirming what you can see, that both teams are sort of neutralising each other. But Spartak just look to have a bit of an edge. Long range shot coming in from Savetkin. TuS Altenberg got to be wary of not doing what Cherry Orchard did do in the second half of their semi-final and defending too deep. Simenov. Savetkin. Latsev. It appears that Oleg Shmolov has come over to this near side. He had been on the left, but he's come over to the right side. Headers out by Tobias Hermann. And another chance for Shmolov to get the corner in. We've played 20 minutes, 15 minutes left in this first half. It's 0-0. But out come the big man for Spartak Moscow. Shmolov for the corner. Well headed away, but it'll fall to Piskunov at the back. And he's forced out of play by Christian Lindenbaum at the expense of another corner. Across goes Konstantin Kadyev to take it. Tumenko's in the penalty area. Shmolov is there as well. Molyan and the skipper. Misses everybody, doesn't miss Luring, who gets it away. Piskunov. Akilov. Nice little run by Kirill Akilov, but drilled away by Tobias Hermann. Still half a dozen players forward for Spartak. Savjetkin. Well, the idea was good. The execution not quite so. So we've heard from the Russian camp. Let's hear a German voice. Back to Thomas.
I'm here with Dietrich Schulze-Marberling, the manager. What do you think about the first half?
I'm quite satisfied with the performance of our team. Of course, Spartak is a brilliant team. Look here. Here boys coming from a village with a population of 10,000 and the neighboring village which has maybe 15,000 to Northern Ireland, playing against Sheffield United, against Cruz Azul and against Spartak Moscow, the capital of Russia. And if it's after 20 minutes 0-0, you can be very satisfied. And we even we had some problems in the first minutes, but now we even try to play a bit football.
Thanks very much. Back to Michael.
Thanks, Thomas, and thanks to Dietrich as well. Yes, indeed. Altenberger have got a free kick now, and a chance at the back post, and Bruggerman, well, the flicked header onto his foot, it just took his concentration away. Matthias Bruggerman just couldn't get it in. Here comes the free kick from Wies. We'll see once the defender gets the header, and just took the chance away from Bruggerman. Here's Latsev, gets it forward. Nice turn by Molyan. And another corner kick. So Spartak are certainly weighing in with a number of corners, but so far the German side have dealt very capably with them. That's Artur Molyan. Something of a lone striker, does an awful lot of running and a lot of work for his side. And Oleg Shmolov will try and provide a decent cross. That's a deep one, and that is not a decent cross. It's all the way out of play, so disappointment for the Russians. He'll want to do better with his next one. He starts taking quickly. A little too quickly for Altenberger. That's a loose pass by Shmolov, but just overrun by Moritz Knemeyer. Here's Artur Molyan taking on Hermann. Past him. Might just break for the Russians. Savjetkin can't get it away from Wies. Langer is nearly robbed by Shmolov. Little touch off Langer gives Spartak the throw. Vedyatinov. Here's Latsev. The skipper's made a run forward into the area. Good strong challenge by Engelke. Flicked on by Bruggerman. And he has a very lonely role, has Matthias Bruggerman. As Altenberger packed the midfield and defence. Savjetkin. Semyenov. It's a decent ball forward. Good header one though by Engelke. And here is Simon Engelke to drill the ball upfield towards Bruggerman. Out comes Gubin, the goalkeeper. And he doesn't mess about with that. Here's Evgeny Gubin, beaten only the once so far in the Milk Cup. Tumenko. There's another good run by Savietkin. Doesn't win the ball back, and Marius Wies. He's doing a lot of hard work for his side. Ball is sprayed to this near side to Knemeyer. Marks has made a forward run, and skipper. He'll never get the end of that ball though. Moritz Knemeyer. Langer. Small off the offender. And no surprise that big Stefan Luring has gone to the edge of the penalty area and will await this free kick from Tobias Hermann. Gubin comes out and collects it very efficiently. Molan goes down on the challenge, back on his feet. But he does eventually win the free kick for the challenge by Hermann. Perhaps it's a little far out for Spartak to have a pop at goal. Well, the skipper setting the ball up. So perhaps he is going to have a rattle at goal. Mikhail Badjanatinov. It's going to come to him eventually. High and wide. He's not afraid to lead by example. It would have been a wonder strike to beat the keeper from there. Langer. Savietkin. He's becoming more and more influential in the middle of the park for Spartak Moscow. But here's Brueggemann. He might have to go on his own. Taken off his toe by Semyenov. Luring gets a little caught up. Does find his skipper. Neither side having 2 seconds to rest on the ball, and Akilov very nearly get the better of that ricochet. And it's all the way out of play by Linenbaum, and yet another corner for Spartak Moscow. 0-0, 7 minutes left to go in the first half. The winners of this semi-final will meet Rapid Vienna of Austria in tomorrow evening's final in the Premier section of the Northern Ireland Milk Cup. Here comes the corner. Skipper's up. Couldn't get direction on the ball though. There's big Badjanatinov. Nicely flatted corner. But he had two defenders jumping with him to put him off. Marks. Piskunov. Akilov. Shmolov is back on the left-hand side. He's popping up everywhere. Yaroslavtsev, the right back. Good challenge coming in from David Marks. Molyan. Nice trickery. Brueggemann jumping. Brueggemann's felt that challenge, and the referee's blown his whistle for some treatment to the Altenberger striker. Little whack on the head, and he's fit to continue. Play will recommence with a drop ball. And I think that Marius Wies was giving the ball back. Kubin. Simeonov. Cool as the proverbial cucumber. Not such a good pass. But there's a little bit of space in front of Yaroslavtsev. Another shove. Spotted by the referee and Artur Molyan. And Mikhail Vajetinov nicely played short to Savyetkin. Didn't get any sort of contact on the ball. And once again, Bruggerman. It's usually 1 against 2 or 1 against 3 or occasionally 1 against 4 for Matthias Bruggerman. Savyetkin. He's definitely been the busier of the two goalkeepers, Kieran Schulz-Marmling. One excellent save after 14 minutes from Andrei Simeonov. He's also seen the woodwork hit. Those are the two best chances for Spartak. Kadyev giving the ball away. Bruggerman goes down looking for the penalty. I don't think it was ever going to be given. And Altenberger perhaps showing just a little bit more ambition. 2 minutes of normal time left to play in the first half. 0-0 between TuS Altenberger of Germany and Spartak Moscow of Russia. Slightly wayward pass and Bruggerman picks it up. Vajetinov though makes up for the mistake. Yaroslavtsev should be able to clear the ball upfield. Kept in by Kadyev. Neat work by Wies. This is Pascal Koopman coming forward. And the shot, Bruggerman's there. He just couldn't get to it before Gubin picked it up. But the TuS Altenberger bench were very happy with that, but Tumenko's broken through. He's happy to have a crack, and Schulz-Marmling happy to see it fly over the bar. This is a rare opportunity for the Germans. Koopman with the ball across. Bruggerman was nearly in, and Gubin picked it up. And if you're interested in the junior section of the MilkCup, the holders Lyngby are out. They've been beaten in this evening's semi-final by Crumlin United of Dublin by 2-0. Goals from Richard Towell and Michael Dardis. And Crumlin United will meet Swindon Town in the final, who defeated County Down on penalties. That game finished 1 goal apiece, and Swindon won the shootout by 4 penalties to 2. Yaroslavtsev gets the ball in this second semi-final in the Premier section. That was surely handball by Tumenko. Cleared upfield by Herman. Nice little flick by Bruggerman. But I would have thought that TuS Altenberger will be quite happy to go in 0-0 at half time, because we're now into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Just a couple of little breaks for stoppages. We're about to see the board go up. And Spartak prepare to take this free kick. The big men are up. It's a high hoisted ball, nearly too long. And just 1 additional minute will be played. Sovietkin, Akilov. We've now played that additional minute. Altenberg in no hurry to take the free kick, but they've moved their big number 10, Stefan Luring, forward. Langer and Knemeyer forward as well as the ball comes in. Luring, he's an obvious candidate to aim the ball at. He's got such height. And there goes the half-time whistle. Not the most thrilling 35 minutes of football. At half-time, it's the underdogs TuS Altenberg 0, Spartak Moscow 0.